You guys on a revenge tour?
Oh yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. Trying to kill Span.
As many times as possible.
You know,
Yeah.
We're coming in with the strats, I must tell you.
Obviously, you can't go into a scrim with no strats.
Wait, what are strats?
How are
No
you
strats.
not stratting in a scrim? You need to
I
try
know
out
a
your
team
strats
in a CFL who doesn't strat, they just completely frag out. And they'll win every gunfight.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
They're top of the league. Like,
Oh,
isn't
okay.
that
Jay, we're
right,
doing that. Who just sent me an invite? Who the fuck is Death Pen?
Who the fuck? Yeah, who's Death Pen?
That's the
He was probably on our team.
Does everyone want to radio?
What's the Twitch?
I've linked the YouTube. I don't on YouTube so it can save quicker. Because I haven't got a laptop at the moment to upload it onto YouTube. Because it's fucked. I need to buy a new one tomorrow. So it'll be on YouTube. I know.
Penguin's insane.
You streaming it on Twitch?
YouTube. Because
Well, don't watch it, you idiot.
I can't export it to Twitch to YouTube at the moment because my laptop's fucked. So it goes up quicker
so
on YouTube.
what is the YouTube channel name?
I've linked it in the Scrim channel.
Okay.
What? Okay, I'm gonna go to the scrim channel.
Well, I mean, you can't watch the stream because
No, you can't. You can't watch it now. So everyone wanted a video.
Nah, I'm just gonna tell one of my friends. I'm just gonna tell one of my friends outside the clan because he been asking me. He wants to watch our scrim.
I lost person.
Okay. I was like, well, you can't go watch it.
GT too easy.
Imagine I would be
Watch
actually
it.
doing
Stream
that.
snipe scrim.
Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious. Anyway, who's starting on attack? Which team?
Hey.
You guys?
I mean,
you guys are already on the blue team, so.
Yeah, you might as well start it.
okay then.
Right, everyone ready up,
Mind
and I'll start.
Ready up. Jay, ready up. How are you not ready up?
What? I'm not ready. No, I don't want to switch teams.
R3. Oh, these idiots.
What are you waiting for that team? We're waiting for ATA team to.
Hey, you
Ready
can go
up.
to party and tell them to ready up.
Okay.
We're gonna party.
Yeah, just go to
No.
party.
Yes.
No, game chat's louder.
Yeah, I advise game chat is louder.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
give
God.
us later, but we kind of need to talk right now. You know,
Guess
because
we're not gonna
the,
party anymore.
the operating balance, you know.
You guys, why is everybody trying to switch teams?
No,
They don't
what
know
the
how to
fuck? Don't confuse. I don't want to do a rehost. Just.
Wait for Flash, and I'll start it immediately. So no one else can switch teams.
I literally said press R3, not L3.
Okay, I'm gonna start it. Good luck, guys.
Before
Before anybody changes.
Yeah, put everyone in changes. Let's go. Good luck.
Let's go party chat.
Check I'm streaming. Yep, I am live. Right, welcome to the Scrim versus WarningYou and RagingRaccoons. First time I've casted any scrims or anything in this league, so I don't know how these teams play. But interesting for me to see. And pretty instant ban of Lion. I'm going to take Lion. Instant ban, no surprise there. 94 pick rate, I believe, overall. Or pick rate, ban rate, should I say. In Pro League overall. Second half of the season. So no surprise there. Glad's coming out. Again, Glad's very strong on this map. Little long angles you can hold with him. Smoke's really effective. Let's say you're playing service. He can see all the way through to the other door in a kitchen. By sunrise with wide angle. Put a smoke down. It's really hard to rotate. So got a nice band there. 2 meter operators out of the door. Maestro. Same, he can see through the smokes with his cams because they're bulletproof. So that gives him that intel gathering ability, which is so strong right now. And also he has that laser in the turret, which goes to drones and gadgets. And then Mirror's just overall strong on this map, viable on all 4 bomb sites. It just make Blue Bar now harder to play. Blue Bar Mirrors used heavily to deny the Blue Bar plant. And then Penthouse also. So, pretty instant picks there from WarningYou. And that looks like a just general decent setup. They've got the smokes on the Jackal and Capital, Thermite the Hide Breacher and Buck and Sophia for that soft destruction. And we get to a kitchen service hold with a Smoke, Bandit, Doc, Jaeger. I imagine the bandit's going to get 6 picked off, potentially. Sophia goes to a Blackbeard, which, smart. You can hold that angle away kitchen window, hold the angle away kitchen door. Not kitchen door, service door. That's just an overall smart pick. Bandit's going to stick here. Interesting to see where they're going to play that. I imagine it will be on the service wall, them 3 walls facing into lobby. Of course, you have Smoke, who recently received a buff with his SMG-11 massively buffed in the recoil area, so it now doesn't kick as much. I've been using it myself, quite liking it. Of course, Meepy, one of the best players of Smoke in Team Secret in the Pro League, has said it's so much better now, it's actually viable. So that's nice to see. See a bit more shotgun and SMG-11 play, like we used to. Duck on this site, interesting. You're able to hold that long angle from behind the bomb, behind B bomb. Here, you can hold the pixel angle to the service door. And it looks like we might have service take as 3 of the attackers have spawned over this side. We're going to have Jackal pushing upstairs with the Buck. That'll be their soft destruction. I'm going to plan to open the wall. Thermite, not really useful on this map, site, unless you're planning to open up that lobby wall in service, which is very dangerous at times. You have to expose yourself to 2 or 3 different angles at once. And Thermite will pick up the first kill onto the Smoke. Actually no, Smoke will retreat off. He is down though. Doc will res him and back up to 75. That's Smoke again getting lit up, not sure where from. That might be from the Blackbeard outside. Main lobby door has been opened up. Bandit looking for the frag onto the Buck. Will miss his C4. But the Thermite and Blackbeard will get 2 frags onto the Smoke and Jaeger. That's the only plant they really have outside the mute C4. As Bandit has lost his C4 and the Jaeger. That seems to be someone pushing into site potentially. Blackbeard. One taps that mute just complete unaware. And it's going well for WarningYou at the moment in this first round. Grabbing the footprint, I believe that's probably the Bandit. No, it's the Doc, my bad. Doc was playing the services and get a shotgun from above. Probably get taken out fairly easily. Blackbeard, couple of hits. So at the moment, it's shaping up to be this service entrance take here. But this Bandit, I'm not quite sure where this Bandit is. Bandit's in Sunrise. He might be able to catch the Jackal. He does catch Jackal, but Jackal doesn't lose that fight. Jackal will actually win that fight. It's a 5v1, all up to the Doc now. Doc will get lit up from above. Won't find the kill onto the Buck, and Flash on that Capital will get that kill. Round 1 goes to WarningYou. And pretty decisive, honestly. And we'll see the defenders of Raging Raccoons go upstairs for a penthouse split hold as their kitchen defense just was not up to scratch. Like that, they just weren't able to win their gunfights at all. So we'll see the same setup this time, but a pulse to the Bandit, should I say. Interesting, they can play below in that kitchen area, try to get the C4 from below. Of course, mute actually more effective on this site than 6-6 to a player Bandit, but mute actually might be more effective. You can use less mute jammers on that VIP wall, which means you can also mute the mirrors if they're there, mute the back wall. So if you use one jammer to mute VIP, one jammer to mute a theatre, you still have 2 jammers. And they're a lot harder to see. You can hide them a lot better. So that's always something it's easier to do with mute. As with Bandit, you use 3 Bandit charges on the wall, you have 1 left. There's not really any place you can use one bandit charge. I mean, maybe you could play in a mirror, yeah, on that one reinforced mirror wall if you have it. But of course, mirrors most likely can be banned on this map. We see a Monty coming out from the attackers here, and I imagine they thought it would be a kitchen hold again. How very wrong they were. But Monty's very useful on the site in my opinion. You can push him through the Hall of Fame, sit him at the door, and he has so much intel. You can backwards plant behind bed, you can have him watching the VIP door. There's a lot of hallways he can push down, and they can't really get a shot on him. So, very useful. Has that pulse, I assume. Yeah, pulse below, that's godlike, he's below. Yeah, Blackbeard sat on this bench where normally Glass would sit. He has a lot better line of sight as he has that thermal scope. But Blackbeard just does the job better, but not as better, just as well. So with the smoke, he has a face shield, so it's a lot harder to peek him, especially at that range. And it's looking like it's going to be a VIP take as the Thermite and the Monty both sitting on this VIP balcony with Smoke and Bandit playing. Bandit's playing a very risky game here. If he is now officially trapped in that cubby, and he has to waste time right now. There is no actual way for him to get out if they hold that window, unless he wins his gunfights. They can pin him from the roof, and he can't get out. But Godlike's Pulse will get the first kill onto the Buck. That's very important. Can't Buck below theatre right now. Jackal, believe, will go down to Godlike also. Godlike having a great round. He has two, both in kitchen. They were looking to clear out that bandit. Smoke now back on site. Monty taking a bit of damage, but Mr. J will go down. That's the Jaeger, and that'll be a claymore from, I believe, the Thermite. Yes, it is. Thermite still pinging away at that bandit, and Bandit's for 2 minutes now. So Bandit's doing a great job at just holding them, stalling them out. They have a minute to open up this wall. Still has the Thermite, of course, but they have the bandit. So that wall cannot be opened unless they get on the windows and shoot off the bandit charges, which, with bandit, is easier. But, because bandits are obviously more prominent, as more, you have to put all them down, they're pretty clear from the window. So mute, as I talked earlier, but more discreet. Blackbeard looking to pick this fight with the bandit, and Bandit will get the kill on the Thermite. A really uncalled for push by the Thermite, in my opinion. Monty will also go for the push. There's Smoke right there. Smoke will actually lose a canister onto the electrified wall, but start shocking the wall. Monty will go for the peak, can't find anyone. He will tag, actually light up the smoke, not just tag. But it's a 4v2 here with 17 seconds left. Blackbeard and Monty. Blackbeard will take a lot of damage but not get the kill. Bandit will try fight, but Bandit really lit here. He get the pull. Oh, no, the barbed wire. No, the Smoke will get the Doc. Blackbeard as Doc heals himself, but plant going down by the Monty. But Monty, of course, 1v4, not the great situation. Has to backwards plant, and Originality will get the kill. RagingRaccoons tie up 1-1 in this scrim. So, of course, I'm not expecting. If this is a whitewash on one map, then it's not the end of the world for either team. It's a scrim. They're practicing strats. They're seeing what works, what doesn't. So, as my job as a caster, I'm just here to tell you what's happening. But I'm going to try and analyse these strats as best possible. And what happened there was the Pulse did bits. The Pulse got rid of the Jackal and the Buck. Well, there are two things, only two things capable of getting rid of that bandit. Now, not quite sure if they did, but the easiest way I saw to get rid of that bandit was to nade him out of that cubby from the VIP window. Unless they had an ATS on the window, then you could easily nade him. And that would have been your problem sorted. You could have had, I believe there was an angle you could have got from the, if you'd put someone, say, here, you could actually open up the second wall here, and then get an angle so he can't leave, he can't even peek that. If you just shot a few rounds and started up a hole, he can't peek that cubby then. He can't peek to the window, can't peek the door, and he's trapped in there. He was always trapped in there, but he wasn't in threat of dying. There was no threat of him dying whatsoever that entire round. So between the bandit and the pulse, they won that round for them. So that's great play by Godlike, and I didn't quite catch the bandit's name. It was actually Greeny here. But we move on to a hookah defense, and this is a lot more up for debate on how you want to hold this. This site, in my opinion, it's the least played site in the Pro League. Some of the EU teams play it, not many of the NA teams play it. I think SK brought it out a couple of times in the I want to say playoff really, because it was against Rogue. And it's the side who goes LAN. Was a playoff, this last game of the season, and that's the only really time I've seen NA hold it, because this is in EU league, so EU more favour this site than Blue Bar. And this is a very aqua stacked hold. Not really any roamers, but the Pulse, who is playing below in Sunrise. So we actually have two players playing in aqua. Godlike get the first kill onto AT, but get refragged by Extreme. That's the Jackal gone, but the Buck now gets the kill, and Blackbeard actually goes to Firecloud. I'm not quite sure that was. That was over by the main stairs. By the south stairs, there isn't any main stairs in this site on this map. But he'll go down, and that Blackbeard, I'm not too sure what he was doing. You typically want to play your Blackbeard on the big window of hookah, or maybe I should say, or maybe that small window of hookah. It's neither rotation, posh there. Rotation from VIP back to billiards. But Greasy Bandit still playing this cubby. Now it's a lot easier to get him out as VIP isn't being held. That VIP bedroom isn't being held. But again, this is a really dangerous situation. And if you see, he had an echo drone with him. But they've lost their nades. They did have their nades, but where have their nades been used? That is the question. Because he still has one nade. Now, the IGL here should be calling, right, we couldn't get him out of there last time, and what's a different way to get him out? And the first two that spring to mind, obviously, you've got the Buck from below, and also the nades. But they can afford to push someone up this hallway where Doc is watching on the cam. Of course, there's 35 seconds left here, and Greasy will get the kill onto Flash, Firecloud will get the kill onto Extreme, and it's just Thermite left. And they've just pushed the Bandit again, and they know Bandit's going to win that fight. Thermite HX, I'm going to call him. That's how you say that name. He's going to get the kill on the Bandit, but Firecloud's prone by the door. Doc pre-farmed the door as well. Got someone coming behind him. He's royally screwed right now. As Echo will get the kill from behind, I believe. No, Echo is actually on the door, but he gets the kill. So it's 2-1 RagingRaccoons here. And normally it's actually a offensive favoured map. So the fact that RagingRaccoons have took 2 rounds is really impressive. Their defense strats are really working here. But they will have to go to the kitchen service, which they got demolished on last time. I think it was a 5-0 flush. So we'll see what happens here. We see Tachanka coming out by Mr. J. I'm sure it was 6 picks here. That has been 6 weeks to a Doc. So they're bringing that ACOG again, which nothing really works on this site, honestly. So they're going to bring the cap cannon instead of, I believe, the Jaeger, which, in my opinion, not a wise move. The attackers here have 2 smokes, 2 nades, a couple of flashbangs also. So them AGSs would be really helpful. However, they're not going to have them as they've brought the cap can. But Mute being brought again. I'm not quite sure what he did with the Mute jammers last time. I imagine it went on these sort of kitchen walls here. Actually, it's to block off the doorways, my bad. Bandits go on... Gosh, that is. That's actually the bathroom. That's interesting. No, I don't see many people actually reinforce this bathroom here. Personally, I see a lot more teams actually put in foot-high holes in the wall. Then sometimes if you're playing Echo, make a hole at the top of this, put Echo's run in bathroom to look over the door. Of course, they are not playing Echo. So it looks like roughly the same spawns. The Buck and the Jackal are going to go up top, do exact same as they did last time. They're going to cause chaos. Is there anyone playing upstairs? There is. You have the Bandit of Greeny playing upstairs. I don't think they had any presence upstairs last time they held this. That's what made it so easy for the Buck and for the Jackal to cause chaos from above. Buck's going to aggressively charge now into Hookah, establish some angles on the stairs onto Billards, and onto the hallway by 90. Bandits held up in the master bedroom here. Not really going to be pushed too hard. Teams will more push the VIP to get the floor open, as that's where that is actually above the kitchen. You can block the rotation from that. Blackbeard putting out a few shots there, maybe trying to find, I believe that's the mute. Yes, it is indeed. And Greeny will get two as he gets both the Jackal and the Bandit, Jackal and the Buck, should I say, before HX finds Firecloud as the smoke. So it's 3v4 now for Raging Raccoons. Make that a 2v4 as Godlike on the cap can will get the Blackbeard. And it's all falling apart now for the attackers. IQ looking for any electronics in this office, not going to find any. Thermite going to try and find a pick as he sits outside his kitchen window. But no one's going to peek it. Godlike's going to make his way over to Sunrise and sit behind the bar. Now back on full health thanks to the dock. Mr. J peeking that kitchen window. And Godlike will go down to IQ. I believe at IQ in blue bar. But Doc will find the head of the IQ there. That's Flash going down. Mr. J with another. It's all up to the Thermite once again in a 1v3 situation. 35 seconds. C4 goes. Pre-fire's a dead corpse. And actually on the flank. That'll be the Bandit. Bandit will see the Thermite. It should be easy shots. But the Bandit actually misses. C4 goes out. And it will miss. But Thermite with another potato. That's both Bandit and Thermite potato in that round. Will miss the shots on the mute, and Originality will put Raging Raccoons up 3-1. So great defense there. Credit to Greeny. He stopped them being able to push onto the site. You had the Buck and the Jackal both dead in that hallway. And that was their vertical play gone then. So they had no Buck, they had no Jackal to open up the floor to push the likes of the Mew and the Dark off the site of kitchen and fall back into service, which then would also have been opened up, and then it'd been easy pickings from there for the attackers. And that's what happened last time. They opened up the floor and it allowed them to sort of get the, apply pressure on the Dark, I think it was, on that very first round, and he eventually died. So we're going to see a penthouse hold this time. Now, will the attackers learn from their mistakes? They brought a Ying instead of the Jackal, which is good. It shows they're learning. That I assume this Ying's going to be used to go for the plan and potentially flush at that Bandit who was playing the cubby and has caused them so many issues. That Bandit, of course, playing in the VIP cubby over here. Again, it has the reinforced wall. Now, you can buck below here. So interesting, they go below, start bucking, get him out of there. They ying him or nade him. It doesn't look like there's any nades onto this VIP window, which means they have free roam just to nade him out. They can ying him as best as they want and push in if there is no one watching this hallway here. but doesn't look like they're going to play there. I mean, yeah, Bandit's actually making his way over there, and this is really risky. Opening up here gives the attackers a line of sight from the window all the way over a tight angle to this corner. Now, you do have the shield blocking it, which that's a good start, but it's not hard to sort of get rid of that shield. A book goes below, nades up, shield gone. Bandit playing a really odd position here. He's looking for the pick on that billiards room there, but no one's actually going to push into there. And I'm not quite sure where the attacks are coming from. You have the Blackbeard and Thermite opening up the window here, and they're going to drone out this bandit pretty quickly. Ying, not quite sure. Ying's in security right now, and I think Ying's trying to go for frags, and Ying going for frags isn't the smartest idea. She has a lot of utility. Pulse is playing Sunrise. As I say, she's not used to fragging. The Ying of AT and A will pick up a kill on the Jaeger before Greeny, should I say, gets picked up on the Blackbeard. And that's that bandit gone. That bandit was causing so many problems in that VIP, now gone with a minute 30 left, which means they can open the wall. Black however does have an angle on here, and Smoke playing in billiards, a very interesting choice there. Normally you want Smoke playing your side to deny that bedroom plan. Ying pressuring the Pulse, I think it is, and missing that Candela. That's only one left now, and that's valuable utility wasted. Pulse won't get the frag, but he will eventually, but not before Flash picks up Smoke. So 1v2, Pulse without a C4. Brock will pick up the kill on Pulse. Then New will pick up the kill, and I believe that was the Doc. And 5-2 for the defenders going to half-time. That's a great half there. It's an attacker favoured map. That's great, not great positivity. That's great momentum they've gathered there. They might have just lost it, but they won them 3 rounds. And straight away we see a Blitz come out from Godlike and an Ash. It means that they might be much more aggressive. They brought 2-3 speeds, the Blitz and the Twitch, a lot more aggressive player style here. As honestly, same for the defenders. They've brought out 3 ACOGs and a Valkyrie. Valkyrie allows them to run out more, get some more information. ACOGs allows them to peek more, peek longer angles, and of course the Smoke there to deny the plant. Blitz will be picked off to by a Blackbeard, and Blackbeard being very useful on this map by the looks of it. Teams really favouring him. So we'll see a kitchen service hold again. Seems to be both teams' favoured sites here. And it's because I haven't got the mirror. If you have the mirror, straight upstairs. You can play that mirror and look into the bedroom, and it's happy days. As they have no mirror, so it's a lot harder to play that master. So most teams sort of want to look to play sort of this kitchen because you don't need a mirror. I lost my words there completely. But you see what this Echo has done here? He's playing his drone just here. Now if he plays it, let's say they make the hole further along, which is very corner, and play in bathroom, it allows them to have a lot more a sneakier drone. That could make no sense. Ash pushing straight upstairs here, looking to kill out these Romans quickly and efficiently. Smoke taken down early by Godlike. That's the Blackbeard, and where was that Smoke died? That Smoke died really odd position. I'm not quite sure what the Smoke was doing there. He has the shield to play behind, but decided to peek the drone hole. That's what I'm taking from that. So it does actually look like a Sunrise push, as Originality and Greeny both push their way in. That's Thermite and the IQ. And this is the angle I was talking about earlier in the map. They can hold this with an ACOG, can hold his pixel angle a lot more effectively. and attackers can't really peek it. It's like, no, it's definitely not a one-way angle. You can get the kill from there. But it's a lot harder to see them as an attacker than it is a defender see. Defenders see the attacker, and that's proven there. Blackbeard, not a clue where that, probably a clue where that shot's coming from, just can't respond. And Blackbeard go back to the drone hole looking for another pick, but won't find it, as the corpse is actually blocking any angle he might have. Echo playing upstairs, an interesting choice, because you know the attackers will push upstairs. You know they will try clear. And as the Twitch finds him, gonna waste a Twitch charge there for some reason, trying to tag him up and not land it. The Twitch, I believe that is push, that's Firecloud pushing on to the Valkyrie. That's 3 attackers now actually pushing onto the Valkyrie, but only 40 seconds left and there's no site execute come out. Mr. J will pick up another onto that, I believe that's the Rook, yes it is. Doc also lit, does he have any more stim pistols? He does before HX picks up Firecloud on the Twitch. Blackbeard looking for that pick onto the Doc, can't quite find it, here's the stim pistols going off. The Ash starts to try pressure, Doc will get the kill onto the Blackbeard potentially. Actually no he won't, the Doc will get killed from behind before Greeny picks up the kill onto HX, but where's Diffuser? Diffuser's on the thermite, he's got to come kitchen door. He will plant Diffuser in kitchen door, it's a 3v1 for the Echo. The Echo drone wins this! What Echo placement by the Echo, staying alive, allowed to get the, Sonic Blast off. And he'll win the round for his team. Which, honestly, that should not have gone the way of Warning You. They weren't able to get the frags, they weren't aware of where the attackers were pushing from half the time. But they get the win. So very fortunate there. I'm not quite sure who the Echo was. Might have been 88, yeah, it was 88, yeah. So very fortunate there. I'll see a blue bar sunrise hold. Now you have to hold this in a very certain way. You have to hold upstairs. No matter what, because the amount of vertical pressure they can apply on you is tremendous. You have to be able to deny that plant behind blue bar, as it is a blind spot for defenders. You can't actually see if they're planting there visibly. You have to chuck something over, smoke, C4, whatever, to deny that. So Echo being brought here is not a bad idea. There's fireworks going off outside and I don't like that. Right, back to the game though. Roughly the same lineup from the attackers, in fact the exact same lineup. Both teams running near enough the same composition here for all their attacks. Interesting to see how they hold this. So they've chose to reinforce these two but not these two here, which smart. Honestly, these two will not benefit you in the slightest, as you can get a great angle from here, sort of this area on them. These two definitely need to be reinforced, for sure. See Doc playing courtyard, he got to open up behind blue bar, and that's smart. It allows him to get the angle behind blue bar to deny that plant if they go for it. However, the attackers, I'm not quite sure where they're pushing from. Okay, it's going to be sort of a B take, because Echo's going to get pressured heavily. But are they pushing above? The Ash and Thermite are pushing above. That Thermite is questionable. He's pushing above, yet he's going to be needed downstairs, but Twitch will pick up the kill on the Echo. I'm not quite sure what angle that was from. From the window, I think Echo might have peeked him. But that is Echo going down. That's the only real plant denial unless Bandit has C4. Which he does. They still have the Bandit C4, but that's about it. They might just go for a quick plant here. Blackbeard will pick up the only plant denial, and they're just going to run in for it. As the castle barricade is blocking the big window, there is no rotations. Do they know plant is going down? They don't. No one's on site. Doc will look for a way into sight, but Blackbeard's holding that rotation. He probably will not win that gunfight. Castle goes down. So all up to the Doc. Castle and I believe that was the Jaeger go down. Doc in the 1v5. Blackbeard looking for the wallbang. Doc loses the fight to the Twitch, and it's gonna be Raging Raccoons going up 4-3 here. So we'll see another blue bar and sunrise hold here, which does imply, I don't think I've actually, it does imply that they don't like their, I don't like Hookah and they don't like Penthouse. They're trying to force out these sites, which on Coastline, you don't have to do. All 4 sites are viable. Much same with Villa, all 4 sites are viable. So, really interesting here, see what they change. The problem there definitely was they only had the Echo playing in Sunrise, and then once the bike was picked off in the rotation, I don't think there's any communication saying, right, there's now no one in B. They could possibly go for B plan. So, very interesting. I think that's probably just lack of communication. I was speaking to the team captain before the game. Said these guys haven't been playing together for too long, so scrims, they're looking for these scrims to get together, and at the moment it's nothing to be worried about. If you're losing rounds, like a blue bar defense which isn't played in rank that often, and people might not have an idea how to hold it without having these strats, it's fine, just refine the strats. So this is why they scrim, to refine their strats, and I'm sure the IHL will again look, it's just a scrim. No need to get panic over it. So it's interesting that the IGL changes, or if anyone's changed anything. It looks like the bandit's going to be playing in Sunrise. That's a change. He wasn't playing there before. And New actually pick up the kill on the Ash pretty quickly here. That's 25 seconds in, and that is the castle. He was peeking the big window of Master. Not a common peek at all on this site, let's say that. But it gets kill on the Ash, and that is Mr. J going down, not a top fragger, godlike being the top fragger on that Blackbeard. But it's still a play, it's the Ash, that's British charging, that's Christ the Lord. That was a beautiful shot by Godlike. Oh my god, Godlike popping off with 2 there. 1 onto the Bandit, 1 onto the Echo. Didn't have to peek that whatsoever, especially knowing it was a Blackbeard. They just held back. But Blackbeard's just going to push straight onto site here and look for the kills. Jaeger not playing on site, is playing above. So it's the castle. Doc is playing on site but in blue bar. And IQ can just go for the plant again. He'll get lit up by the Doc though through the wall. And Blackbeard extremely lit. We'll have to just hold an angle and hope he's going to get picked off. Firecloud will look for the angle onto the Doc and find it, as Doc is extremely low here. Castle has returned back to the bottom floor, but doesn't have an impact. He can't make his way into the site. Blackbeard looking at that hole he just made, looking for a pick onto the Doc, and looks away as the Doc peeks it. But IQ gets diffuser down. Doc back to full health. Castle's gonna break this barricade. Not the smartest thing to do, as Blackbeard will get the kill. That's his 3rd of the round. Everyone's stacking out here, looking for just to hold this. Doc will go down, but have no more stim pistols. He's down and out for the count right now, as Jaeger will not have time to pick him up. A 1v4 clutch needed by Extreme here. Attempt to be flashed. Will pre-fire the Twitch, and Firecloud will get 2. One's the Claymore kill, the other being the kill with the F2. And Raging Raccoons up 5-2. So what happened there was, again, they lost Sunrise control, and they were allowed to peek. They they shouldn't be allowed to peek. The IGL should have told them, look, it's a Blackbeard there. We know there's going to be a Blackbeard there from last round. Don't peek. Just hold your own, yeah? You're on site, you don't have to peek. Both the Bandit and Echo were in places where they could just plant an oil. Bandit with C4, Echo with the Echo drones. They have the Doc watching the door, potentially from the rotation if need be. And the question starts to arise, what are the players upstairs doing? Because, yes, the Castle got the pick on the Ash early on, but if you look at what happened there was no real push upstairs. So, the question is, should they have rotated one back down, maybe play him kitchen, play him offices, and have that more sort of sideways pressure on site, where you have to clear more people off site to get that plant down. As clearly you have to clear 2 people off site and push Doc out of position to actually get that plant down, and that's the second time they've done that. So we will see a kitchen hold. They were successful in their kitchen hold, but not by much at all. RagingRaccoons got stopped by the solo Echo drone. Echo nearly actually died as someone was actually pushing him, but he got that Echo blast off just in time to actually deny that plant. It cost him the round, RagingRaccoons, so brought the IQ. Let's hope he can get rid of them Echo drones pretty quickly. And this could be the last round of Coastline. We missed the border after this. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed third map or not, but we'll wait and see. Looking at this now, we've got a Blackbeard. Everyone's really stacked outside of the service. Ash going up, and we're missing the Twitch. No, Thermite on the roof. Ash also going to look like he's going to try join, potentially. Yeah, Ash joins him. And that smoke this time. Playing it really safe. He's playing in service. Shield gone over here. I see Ash charge gets rid of it from above, I believe. Actually no, from the drone hole. Echo again playing this very risky game upstairs. Worked from last time because they saw the time and realised, crap, we have to push, start it. Of course he was able to stop that plan. The Ash looking for the kill onto the Valkyrie. Echo could peek here and get the kill, but he chooses not to. Says looking at the Valk cameras, and IQ not really doing a great job here. Valcam right behind that and not being able to see it. And Ash just completely walks past here, and ATA will get the kill. Mr. J getting picked off early again, but it's a minute 20 left. So they're doing a great job of stalling here, warning you. Smoke playing in his bathroom. That shield's got a bit more risky, but he should be able to do it as the upstairs presence isn't there anymore. So much looking for the pick onto the Valkyrie, I think, but won't find it as Valkyrie rotates and potentially goes for a run out. Nope. And this is Warning You's round to lose right now. They have 3 sets of platinum if you count the C4 and the Valkyrie. And with 45 seconds left, them smoke canisters can start coming out within, let's say, 30 seconds, so in the next 5 seconds. Flash will get taken out by the Twitch and Doc will get tagged up. ATA will get original, and that's the Thermite, and Twitch will also go down to a new. So all plans are now still available here with 20 seconds left. Has Smoke started expending his toxic bags? Now he does, and they're both stacking outside the kitchen window. He has none left though. Really interesting. Flash will miss, but Blackbeard will get a kill. Diffuser will not go down, as Extreme will get Diffuse killer and 5 Diffuse practice, I should say. And Warning You win that round, and rightly so. They held up really well. ATA managed to waste enough time upstairs with the Valkyrie of HX. The Ash was completely oblivious to the Echo. Droning might need to be worked on there, because he didn't drone him out before pushing in. I'm not sure what happened with the Thermite, I think it was just he rushed in trying to get the kill on the Valkyrie, and Yeka got the kill potentially. But then we now go to Penthouse Theatre, and we actually our first vigil of the day come out. And I assume that's gonna be downstairs. No, Paul's coming out. Double ACOG once again. Ash will be switched to a blitz. That's the first blitz of the day coming out, and Mr. J really has to do something with this blitz because his Ash performance has not been up to scratch. He's been dying really early, and they need to finish this up really. So we'll see a Penthouse and Theatre hold here with a Bandit again. No mute brought, as I said earlier in the broadcast. Mute quite beneficial over Bandit on this site. ATA repping that Pro League skin. And this is a really interesting setup. I'm really intrigued to see what this is. I've never seen this strat before. So they've opened up the VIP wall here. I'm really intrigued because unless they're going to be playing extremely heavy, then they can just get rid of this fucking walk straight in. I'm really intrigued by this. I don't think it'll work. I think Raging Raccoons have enough sort of mid-game adaptability just to walk in there once the Rook's dead and plant. And there's nothing really to stop them. I mean, they've reinforced the entire VIP. They don't have a Jaeger, so the sledge can just nade out the Rook. Blitz will be pushing downstairs, which isn't necessary at all. They don't have to clear any Roma whatsoever, apart from the Valkyrie, who has that C4. Bandit will be pushing, but won't find the kill. They might also want to clear out the Bandit, who doesn't actually have the C4 anymore. Really interesting, must use that on the Blitz. So it's just the Valkyrie with the C4. And they're playing by the bed in... Right, so surely if you drill out this Valkyrie, you see, right, play behind bed, get a black bed on the window. Flash will go down to the IQ, and that's the Rook dead. That's the sole VIP hold. 2 people pushing up VIP stairs by the looks of it. No, it's just gonna be vigil at the end of the day. Mr. J will pick up the kill on the Valkyrie, and that's the only person holding. But Twitch will, 80 will get original, and that's the sledge, but Firecloud will pick up ATA. And it's 3v2 now. Diffuser, IQ, just go plant the diffuser. I'm telling you right now, there is no one holding here apart from the Doc, who has to fall back to theatre now. The call surely has to be made. Right, come plant. Firecloud watching the flank of this way, but it's flanking the other way. Mr. J will go down. It's a 2v1 here, and Doc gets downed, and he'll get. Doc's been saved. Doc managed to save this. But Greeny loses the gunfight, just teabagging his way around there. Got pinched, and that strat did not work in my opinion. If you're gonna do something like that, you need a lot hard. You need castle starters, and you need a lot more. You need castle off that big window, so they cannot play in there. You have to have a lot more presence in that bedroom and in VIP. So something to look at there, but Raging Raccoons taking on first map 6-4. So good job to them.
I was dealing with the Blackbeard all the time.
GG.
Good map, guys.
GG guys.
Yeah.
GG.
So what board is the second map, yeah?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
No need to switch teams, I'll just switch the attacking team to orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can do that now.
Yeah.
Right, everyone ready up, I'm going to the second map.
Shit,
Why
fuck.
did you switch?
I didn't
Hold
mean
on,
to.
hold on, sorry.
Why did you go swap?
Guys, is
Oh.
it's
Oh my god.
Guys, is Valley coming
Sorry,
in?
my teammate is retarded.
It's really annoying to Catherine have fireworks going off next door.
Alright, are we starting?
Everyone registers up when
Guys,
we'll start.
Valley.
Yo, wait, Valley's turn.
Extreme leave.
Okay, alright, I'll invite Valley.
Guys, did you see how the last guy was teabagging?
5 minute break real quick, okay?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
What
Go
do you
to
do
check.
as well?
Alright, switch back to game chat.
I'll be right back.
We saying in game chat.
When everyone registers up, we'll start. I think it's only on a 5-minute break, so. Is anyone from WarningYou here? I need to ask you about that penthouse strap.
What?
Anyone from WarningYou here? I need to ask you about that penthouse strap and what the hell happened and what went through your minds.
Which one? Which strap?
The penthouse one.
Penthouse one, opened up penthouse wall.
Yeah.
Can we start the next game?
I was in awe of what the hell you were doing. It really intrigued me. I think we're waiting for one of RagingRaccoons to get back.
I'm back.
If everyone wants to ready up, then I'll start. Cause
What?
Everyone ready up and I'll start.
Ready up.
Yeah.
Fire, click R3.
I'm back.
Yo, we starting?
Waiting for everyone to ready up.
Wait on fire, hookah, and flash.
Alright. Yeah, we're ready.
Alright, ready for fire.
Guys.
We're all ready except for Fire Cloud.
It's Cloud. Jay, did Fire go to get like a drink or something?
I have no idea, I went to the toilet.
Because we don't have much time. My team, because they were delayed 1 hour, they had other things to do. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Look. Ready up, Fire.
Yeah.
Is everyone
Go.
back in? Yeah?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Order is. So, second map out of WarningYou and RagingRaccoons, because RagingRaccoons took the first 6-4 on Coastline. And we'll see bans come out. I'm expecting a Lion ban pretty quickly, honestly. If not first, if not second, but it's gonna come. So. A Blackbeard ban. That makes a lot of sense. I'm on defense first. Both teams play Blackbeard quite a lot last map, so I think that's more of a counter ban. This will be Lion ban. Yeah. Clearly RagingRaccoons not wanting to ban Lion whatsoever, not wanting to play Lion or play against Lion. So just get out of there. I'm expecting a Mirror and probably Echo for this map. Be banned, but you never know. Valkyrie ban, that's interesting. I think that WarningYou played a lot of Valkyrie last map, so go for that counter ban once again. But this map for Valkyrie is a bit She can be really effective at times on certain sites, but on others not so much. But Echo going off will leave Mirror unbanned. So we're going to see a board with Mirror. Really interesting. It means a custom hold will be a lot easier now. You can play CC, put a Mirror in CC, you're good. So we'll see an Armory Archives hold for the first site. Mirror Legion, Jaeger, Bandit, Doc. Tachanka will be picked with Mirror. I doubt they'll play Tachanka. Yep, and Monty being switched to Ash, so one extreme of you can barely get any kills, just stand there, to another of I'm going to run into the building like a headless chicken and get as many kills as I want. So we'll see how the teams perform here. Doc with a bulletproof cam, that's interesting. They haven't put the Maestro, so they've brought a bulletproof cam instead. I mean, honestly, Doc's not very useful on this site in my opinion. And Maestro probably would have been better, but it's up to them. I'm not going to hit the bottom about. Interesting to see where they play the Mirror. Can't see a reinforcement I have yet for Mirror. If they plan to play the Mirror on this wall, that could be problematic. You can angle from the door here into the small office and deny her to be able to PQ as effectively. So you want the reinforcement on the left hand side, well, not the right, but it's up to them. Again, WarningYou come with very weird strats there, opening up half the archive wall. Yeah, so this is going to be a problem for them. Putting the Mirror here, they can just Ash that left side of the wall and you're done for basically. Ash already getting rid of the bandits and tackling up the bandit. Very quick here. That's the Thatcher. Looking to get a pick down that main hallway. Bandit on top of the archives. Not Bandit, might be Jaeger actually. Yep, Jaeger on top of the archives here. But Jaeger being on site, that means that all five are pretty close to site, which means they are giving the attackers CC for free. Which, interesting, there's not a lot of wiggle room there. Once they have CC control, you cannot rotate anywhere. They will hold an angle on the CC door and stop you rotating out offices. You go through armories, they'll hold an angle for the stairs. And with a minute 20 gone, one of the walls will get opened up. Not quite sure which wall, but one of them. I definitely heard of something charge. Okay, so it's this office wall here. Because Doc's playing here. My opinion, well, if you're going to play Fountain, you reinforce these two walls here. Just easier. But it's up to them at the end of the day. Mist drone there is going to cost originality here. Mr. J will get a pick onto Flash, that's the bandit. And that's in offices. Jaeger might see him. He sees the shots coming from Jaeger. And tags up the Jaeger, but doesn't get the kill. Legion extremely lit right now. He was peeking the window by looks of it. And there's still a Twitch outside his army door waiting to push in. ATA will kill himself with a C4. But Bailey will get the kill on to the Thermite. Thatcher also down, so it's a 3v3 effectively. IQ gets lit up, but the Ash will pick up the Thatcher down 4v2 in favour of Raging Raccoons. Mr. J will get one before Bailey gets another, but Firecard's refragged. It's a 3v1 here. Legion will get one. Legion trap will get hit on the IQ, I believe. And down the IQ. So 1v1, plant going down. Sees the down IQ, gonna rotate to office, but Thatcher doesn't know this right now. Thatcher now has got the call, he'll be rotating. This is interesting play. Legion will get the kill. What a clutch by Noob. Figures that looks at the Claymore, make sure he doesn't dodge the Claymore. But that's great communication there. The teammate clearly says, right, there's a thermite hole in office wall. If you get to east edge, you can rotate and get the kill. Exactly what he did. Thatcher not expecting that and gets taken down. And 1-0 to Warning You. You with the clutch sits on 3 kills right now after that first round. They're going to ventilation room and workshop next. Gonna be a Castle, Legion, Jaeger, Rook and Dock. Warning You, a big fan of these ACOGs. I'm not quite sure why. It sacrifices a lot of utility. So, and also they only have, I want to say 4 barbed wire right now. Rook impacts or shield, Legion impacts or shield, Castle impacts or bulletproof, I believe. So that's 6 impacts and 4 barb. Not the best ratio, but we'll let them do what they want. We're gonna have a Monty come out with a Thermite, Ash, IQ, and I believe that was a Thatcher. No, Sledge. So, at Monty gonna probably push upstairs, try to clear out anyone. Just get like 6 impacts. They have 2 barbed wire. The Dock is running a bulletproof cam. Okay, questionable there. You need a lot. Don't need a lot, but you need some barbed wire for the site, for sure. So, I might want to look into that, for sure. Right, so as the run begins, they're doing a typical cast strat in bathroom right now. They're reinforcing upstairs, but of course with no bandit, so they might easily open up that wall. So, and 1 barbed wire going there. Does he have another barbed wire? He still has another barbed wire. So there is no barbed wire on site whatsoever. Now, that's interesting. That means I'm confused by that, honestly, but we'll let them play it out, see how it is. A heavy CC and army push right now as the attackers 30 seconds in get that wall open, and Jaeger sitting in archive. He's gonna be pinning the archives right now as Ash is gonna run in right now and look at the frag. He sees Castle's head, or not, he doesn't see the Castle's head. Sees the Jaeger though, and Jaeger will get lit up to roughly 10 HP here. Castle gets taken down the stairs. That's Mr. taking out the Castle, but Jaeger will somehow refrag that Ash on how little health is on. Hookah here gets droned out. But anyone actually watching that angle upstairs? That's the right, should have really seen that angle and watched it, but they have upstairs controlled now with 1:20 left. Monty has just stood outside his window, and he's going to use a Monty for that. There's no point, just bring a Blackbeard. He can at least get kills doing that, but of course Blackbeard is banned, my bad. But bring someone who's able to, Glass is not banned, get Glass to hold the angle. But Sledge out upstairs, causing havoc. And it's a 4v4. Jaeger's back up to roughly 75 HP here. Not even that, about 50, 60 HP I'll call it. Legion being uncontested in this bathroom, it has a lovely angle to the other bomb site. So all the attacks getting lit up. Hookah gets the kill on the Monty. IQ getting lit up as well as the Summit. They're just sat inside now. They're getting massacred in here. IQ gets taken out by Flash. Hookah gets another onto the Thermite, I believe. Just leaves the Sledge, who's saving the KD in a custom right now. And isn't able to get any kills, and that's WarningYou going up 2-0. Now, I'm not quite sure what actually happened there. They took up percentage control, and then I think they're just trying to bottleneck themselves through the window, which is an interesting idea, to say the least. If you have up percentage control, you probably don't want to do that. You'll want to make a push down the hatch potentially as well, to sort of give them some diversity on the attack. But no, they decided to bottleneck themselves through the window. I think that's what I saw. So RagingRaccoons 2-0 down right now. They're going to attack of customs and supply, which without a mirror it's hard. And they're not actually choosing to bring a mirror, which is interesting. It's really interesting. You can play mirror really effectively on this side if you play him in CC, or her in CC should I say. But when watching the long hallway, you put another downstairs potentially, and you watch CC. You can open up the hatches, you can play from CC, shoot down. So it looks like the Jaeger's going to be playing upstairs, potentially alone. Both hatches unreinforced. Vigil's actually up there right now. And look like they are going to play in CC. But they had the option to bring a mirror and they just haven't, which confuses me honestly. Mirror are really strong up. Picked near, I think there's 7% of the time she's not picked, or I think she's not played 7% of the time when she's available in Pro League, which is interesting. People won't bring her. She's a really strong operator for most sites. IQ looking to find potentially someone on the phone. Sees the Legion on his phone potentially. This one gonna get opened up. Is the bandit tricking? Yes, he is, and he'll get this charge. No, he misses. He doesn't place it down. He's got to get out of there. Flash with an absolute mistake there. Doesn't manage to bandit trick the wall. So that just loses about 20 health. But he's got the wall open, which is a massive oversight by the bandit. He had it, and he just took it off. That'd be Mr. JS the Ash picking up the kill from Passport, which looks to be an unreinforced wall, which is a very big mistake there by the defenders. Vigil make his way down, looking into Passport. No one's actually peeking it right now. Sledge is outside. Ash is going to push Tellers, and Vigil might catch him. Ash might catch the Vigil. He doesn't see the Vigil. Vigil's going to catch him. She's doing the Vigil. Vigil gets taken out, and Firecloud picks up the Legion. Before Bally picks up the kill on the Thatcher, but he's pinned, and Ash will miss the shots on the Doc, and Doc potentially get the kill. Godlike will pick up Hookah, and Doc in a 1v2 situation now against the IQ and the Thermite. With Diffuser, they can go plant. Doc still has 2 stim pistols, IQ hits the Legion, is on very low health, and another Legion hits another Legion and goes down. Doc, just getting yourself ready for war basically right now, as he tries to find the kill. The IQ head shown, and the IQ just escapes death right now as Thermite goes to the plant. IQ jumps out the main window of supply. Thermite kind of pinned in there right now. The Doc did have an angle, but it's actually moved along. He's all but one stim pistol used, and he's gonna peek from customs. This is looking like another round, the first round for the Raging Raccoons. Sees the IQ and take out the IQ. He has to assign now. He went for it, find the Thermite. He won't have time. Thermite will get the kill, and Raging Raccoons with their first kill of the map. First kill, first round of the map. And the defenders now going back upstairs potentially to the armory and archives, which the Legion had to clutch out. So it could be going to 2-2 here. Obviously that mirror picked up again by 1880A, and let's hope he doesn't see for himself this time, as he did last time. Rock switched off to a Bandit, a Legion, a Jaeger and Doc played, with Thermite, Ash, IQ, Sledge and Twitch. Very much a consistent roster there for Raging Raccoons. At Sledge sometimes being switched off for ups, but roughly the same composition here. See, last time they went for their archive take, I believe, and it nearly worked out for them. It's the same strat. This will be the same strat coming out. This will be reinforced, so they're not going to try and make that hole into archives. It just really didn't work out for them last time. It required the clutch again from the Legion, as I said before, to win that round. So, interesting. Quick flash of scoreboard. Bally and 6 kills, top of his team, and Mr. J 5 there. 18 after that team kill, and a couple of mishaps, a couple of them just destined actually. Just can't find a kill as of yet. Bandits will get taken out and shot from below, I believe. I don't think that floor has been opened up. It's the IQ who got them, my bad. IQ got the bandit charges, no need for that floor to be opened up. Right. We'll see. So we'll watch with bandits again. Bandit placing his charges. IQ will go get the other 2 sets now. Mirror heavily damaged as they didn't reinforce the hatch, which means they can't, yes, they can fight from the, he sees the IQ, not able to win that fight, and he'll have to back away from that mirror, and that's one lost mirror. They also play a mirror in Fountain, which allows them to have that backside control a bit safer. Mirror will get taken up to 74 HP roughly, as Thermite, still with his 2 charges, drones out the Jaeger, who's playing CC right now. But Thermite East Stairs is a real issue. They have a minute left, and he hasn't got anything opened up. Mr. J will have to get this kill. but the originality will get the kill onto the... Yeah, but he's waited 2 minutes. No walls open up yet. But Greeny will get the kill onto the dock before Mirror picks the thermite. That's big. Mirror is down in the process, but he picks up the thermite. Ash getting lit up here. New will pick up the kill onto... I don't know who knew what. Godlike. Mirror's still down. It's a 2v2 situation right now with no hard feature. New looking for another kill. Greeny will pick 18A, and that was a down player. New will rotate downstairs and look to flank. Twitch holding that off his flank as the sledge also there with him. Potential team kill. No. Twitch runs away from the nade. There's 10 seconds left. They have to go for the kill. New gets picked up and he will not be able to clutch. Plant going down. And Fire Cloud will get the 2 kills needed for his team to equalise this, and 2-2 now. So that was just a complete frag fest. RagingRaccoons not really opening anything up, just running, get the kills. Not really much to say about that. Defense, they tried to retaliate. Great pick at 80A there. Managed at the thermite, but if he wasn't down, that would have been even better. It would have been a 3v3 I think at the time, and they wouldn't have had a hard feature. So interesting. If that Bandit C4 had been a bit better placed, the fuse stopped, Flash would be able to run away from that and kill the second time to fuse, and that'd be round over. We'll see our first Maestro played of the day as they go back to armory lockers, and they'll substitute that out for the mirror. Thatch being brought out instead of the sledge. Godlike's been put on the Ash here. So again, roughly the same composition. A couple of things changing up for the attackers. As we're actually moving to the final attack round now. This map, I would say, it doesn't favour any team. It's all about the bans. And we had a Blackbeard, Lion, Valkyrie, Echo ban. And that probably favours the attackers. Lion, everyone's sort of got, in the comp thing at least, got used to not playing with Lion. So it's not a big hitter. Blackbeard, it's like, yeah, phase shield, but no utility. The attackers, defenders have that Valkyrie, lack of information. Then the Echo, again, lack of information and lack of plant denial, and there's no smoke being played. So again, that's less plant denial. They have the indirect plant denial here of the Legion and the Maestro, but that's indirect. It's not designed to deny the plant. Bally trying to get on the desk and just can't find the angle up there. Maestro getting tagged up there. I'm not quite sure where that was from. But I've been from the south windows on this balcony here. And 4 people stacked outside of this east south balcony to east door now. Very dangerous game. Godlike as an Ash playing sandwich window. Never thought of the day Ash plays that window, but they have, and holding quite a tight angle, looking for anyone rotating between sites. Maestro playing a pixel angle with that. Oh, a mid-round plays Maestro cam there. Bit of an interesting thing. And they're going for a B take straight up now. The attacker's definitely favouring this B take. Thatcher completely oblivious to the Doc, and Doc will get a free kill from the easiest kill of his life. But Ash will get the refrag onto the Doc, and that's Godlike getting another kill. Again, all players anchoring on the site here, I believe. Actually, no, Flash is coming up these stairs. Is there a Claymore on the stairs? There is indeed. He's going to C4 it as Greeny gets the kill. But the thermite will go down. Flash picks up the thermite. And Flash will pick up another onto Fire Cloud. New will pick up onto Godlock. It's a 1v3 situation for the IQ of Greeny. Looking for this Bandit to rotate. Bandit's going to pick the door and get the kill. Flash with at least a 3k there. And Warning You go up on this map 3-2. So as teams switch sides, we'll see Smoke, Doc, Jaeger, Jaeger, Bandit and Pulsar say. Blitz, Thatcher, Thermite, Captain and Buck on the attacking side. And they're going to stick with this Blitz. Interesting pick. And again, ACOG being brought out by Raging Raccoons. Now, I don't know if this is a thing I haven't apparently been in touch with on the EU side, but a lot of ACOGs being played here. I have been casting NA quite a lot recently, but I haven't really noticed a trend in ACOG, so interesting to see that a lot of ACOG being brought, and they're going downstairs as their first sight. Mix it up, that's fine. And a Smoke being brought out, that's nice. That's reinforcing the hatch. They've reinforced both hatches, and that's interesting. That means there will be no rotation really out of armory for defenders unless they will run out of doors, which surely the attackers will have on flank, people on flank watches there. So we will see a blitz. Yep. And he'll spawn the front side. Jaeger reinforcing these army walls here. But where are these bandit charges? Greeny was about to use his C4 there, which is where he's about to say you got a smoke shotgun and smoke impacts. So, interesting. Fire Cloud will get the thermite. That's the only hard destructor before a new refrag. That's a hard destructor for a pulse. Not really much like debate there. Defenders came out on top in that engagement. They can't open up any walls now. Thatcher will open up, will get the walls open in terrors, not open, but banditless now, basically. As that blitz pushed upstairs, engaging with the Jaeger. Blitz will push the Jaeger, and the Jaeger's gonna be pinned right. Jaeger will be pinned, and Jaeger not going down there. Jaeger will look for the frag. Blitz chasing him down. Oh, Godlike gets the kill on the Blitz with a knife. Oh my god, okay, right. So Thatcher has to now get the kill on the Jaeger. And no, Flash will get taken out now. As Godlike gets another. Godlike finally gets taken out by Bally. But it's now a 2v3. A minute 20 left, no hard destruction, no smokes. With plant denial on the bandit and smoke still available. And they have diffusers in Teller. Diffuser is in Teller right now, so they have to make things work now. Warning you. If Thatcher will go down now surely. Yeah, Thatcher goes down. Yep, smoke canister's taken out there. Buck looking for the frag onto the smoke. But originality with a shotgun blast to the chest to take out Bally. 3-3 now. So we'll see an Armory Lockers Archives hold here as originality will pick up the smoke with a Doc, Jaeger, Bandit and Pulse accompanying him. The exact same composition as the last round, and same for the attackers, but a Jackal will come out instead of a Blitz switch. I think will work a bit better. Blitz did not work for them one bit. Jack will be able to track down these roamers, especially this Pulse who will be downstairs trying to know that plant from below. We'll see holes being made in the floor for the Pulse to play below. So that does really indicate that Pulse will be playing below. He misses every shot on that radio. Good job that's not ahead, or he would be dead right now. Alright. So interesting how the attackers pushed this. We saw, I think it was 3 times we saw this site by defenders, and the attackers pushed it from archives every single time. So I'm interested to see how they do this. Yeah, we'll see Pulse Intel is probably going to scan Flash right now. Potentially going for one out, but Flash. Here's the window being broken. Will the Pulse go out for this run out? He goes for it and loses it. Flash watching that angle. Fire cloud goes down and Pulse getting a bit too aggressive there. And that's their denial from below gone. So looking at this, I'm not quite sure where the thermite's situated. Bally will pick up Godlike, that's the I guess that's another roamer down, I believe. Greeny is playing below and looking to pick up that Jackal potentially. Bandit will get the Jackal, but won't pick up the Buck. Mr. J will pick up Flash, that's the Capital. Greeny probably going to take help on the Buck here as he's facing away from the stairs. But Buck's not peeking it. This is now back to a 3v3. So I might not open up. CC will reinforce. Very interesting actually. I'm not quite sure I've done that. I mean, it's looking to work for them. They're 3v3 now with 50 seconds left. Smoke could get the kill on the Buck here. He sees the Buck. And Plant going down. Smoke has to, and Smoke's able to know this, and Diffuser's now in sight. And no one's left to retrieve it with 38 seconds left. Bandit looking for a CC pick. He's gonna get one. Thatch will light up the Smoke, and Smoke canister goes off at 30 seconds. Greeny will pick up the Thatcher, so it's just a Buck now in a 1v3 situation. Missed some shots on the Doc. And Doc will repick that with a Smoke peeking the same angle. Doc peeks that, and Doc gets the wallbang, and RagingRaccoons got 4-3 right now. You're going to see a customs and supply room hold here from RagingRaccoons. Looks like it's going to be the same composition again for the defenders, and it's looking that way for the attackers. Now we actually have Sophia and Twitch coming out instead of a Jackal and Thatcher. So we're looking a bit more frag heavy right now, as Twitch and Sophia better fraggers than Thatcher and Jackal. So They're looking to get them kills and if this out to 4-4. And it's the exact same composition now for the defenders. But will Firecloud get a bit too aggressive? The first time he did it on the downstairs hold of vents, it worked. But that time just, and when he jumped out of Teller's window, it did not work. See, it's a Twitch drone, just can't get the kill on it. So Twitch is going to keep his drone alive right now. Are they playing upstairs is the question. No, nothing upstairs as of yet. Which is extremely interesting. So they're just going to give CC to the attackers for free, and that could be a very big detriment to the defenders. 4 of them on site. Pulse is over by Vent, probably going to look for enough to run out and get very aggressive once again. Capital might have seen him there, but he did see the door was open. Here's Capital, open it. Just can't see him. Twitch string is taken out now, and because they have no Thatcher, they won't be able to get this wall open unless they nade it. Now, Buck does have nades, but he's choosing not to use them. So the wall gets opened up now, and the bandit goes down. That will be Greeny down. Pulse, look, doesn't see that scan there. Mr. Change holding a tight angle on that blown wall. But Firecloud will get one out and a run out, and that's Flash, that's the Capital. That's smokes, that's their only smokes, and the asphyxiating bolts down now. So that's Passport and the detention wall both opening up. That's a lot of options for the attackers. But these attackers haven't pushed upstairs. They have every opportunity to push upstairs now. Sophia's finally going to do that and get the hatches, but still it takes a bit of damage. Hatch goes, boom boom, and Bally will pick up Firecloud. And that was the Paul's getting a little bit too aggressive right now. Right there, should I say. He's dead now. Someone's going to see Doc, and someone's going to get the kill, and it's looking like a warning you round right now. Someone has to fuse it. He's just going to plant. He's going to plant by the supply window. Hookah will take out Godlike, but Bally picks up 88 as a team kill, and then another kill on to, I believe it was the smoke of Originality. So 4-4, all sites have been played now, and they can start moving back on the rotation, and they're going to go Vent and Workshop. We'll see a bit of a different setup here. We're going to see a castle instead of a bandit, but roughly the same lineup for the attackers again. Twitch and Sledge. So Sledge is replacing Sophia, but everything else is the same. They like running this Capital Buck combo, and I say that Capital's going to get 6 clicks in IQ, and that's to see that Pulse. Pulse is getting really aggressive. However, it is now Godlike on that Pulse and not Firecloud, so Godlike might be a bit more conserved and not play as aggressive on these windows and jumping out. Again, 2 barbed wire on a vent hold. Maybe Jaeger barbed wire would have been better for this, for sure. Smoke, you don't really need impacts of smoke. You have the shotgun, you can use the barb on that, but it's up to the teams obviously. See what they have in store for us. casting off tellers. That's interesting. That's clearly to stop the Thatcher coming out and getting the wall. However, they have a Thatcher now, so that's fine. Pulse, there you go. Playing a lot more conserved, playing in the build, not pulsing and playing for a jump out. However, that looks like all the attackers pushing onto this balcony now, or this area. Definitely going to be a teller's take. Hatch is open, so Godlike's gonna look for that pick. But ATA charges his way into Archives right now and finds the Pulse. Pulse goes down and Godlike gets dispatched of, and that's their only Rainbow I want to say down. They have Fire Cloud in CC, break room area, but he's just going to hold the angle and not going to pressure too hard. So a minute gone, and a lot of control established for the attackers already. They have, I want to say, all they need for this push right now. They don't really need CC control. They have all the control they need upstairs. Smoke looking for a shotgun blast upwards to get the kill on either the sledge or the book. Just gonna miss the Jaeger. Actually, no, it's obviously the reinforced wall there. But he's looking at all the common spots someone's like to hide or sit to get them clear. And we'll start booking the roof of vents. And this is where it becomes really unsafe and the castle has to make something happen. And he's looking to do so. Sledge watching the flank right now. And the Jaeger will be spotted. But Green will take out Bally. And that is the dock being lit up by Hookah though. Castle has to make things work. He's upstairs and can still kill the sledge. He hears the sledge and sees the sledge. And takes out the sledge. Fire Cloud with 1. 3v3 now. As Smoke playing in this bathroom is causing a real issue for the attackers. With no nades, they're going to have to push him. But from above, Fire Cloud gets another from the hatch. Twitch looking, can't find it. IQ goes down to green, it's all up to Twitch. It was looking so good for the attackers. Smoke getting aggressive, but can't find the kill. And Hookah will get Fire Cloud, but originality with the shotgun put it to 5 for Raging Raccoons here. And takes down the Twitch. So we're going to see an armory and lockers hold here with a mute bandit, Pulse Jaeger and Smoke. Raging Raccoon's not been in favour of playing the Legion, which is interesting. A fuse coming out from ATA. Might get 6 picked off of. I mean, I'm expecting it to. Yep, there we go, it's been 6 picked off to a Ying. Instead of lethal, it's going for flashes. And again, we'll have the exact same composition. A Thermite, Twitch, Capital and Book. So this could be the last round, and that'll be game then. I don't think we're going to go for a third map if Raging Raccoons win this. However, if Warning You wins this round, takes it over top and wins over top, we'll have Consulate, I believe, for you. So it looks like we're going to see an archive take, potentially. I'm not quite sure. The attackers are pretty spread out. See where that thermite situated to get a good rough idea. He's still droning for them, which is, of course, a very smart idea. You don't get thermite pushing to kills. But I have 2 players downstairs. Bang on, 1 player down. No, 2, Mr. J and the Pulse of Godlike, Firecloud and the Mute. Playing site with the Smoke, I assume. Yeah. Smoke and Firecloud both playing small office. Greeny's playing in the CC. He's been tagged up a bit, maybe from a Twitch drone. Shot from the capital on the east stairs, looking to find the bandit. But Mr. J will pick up Ying. That's a big amount of utility. Pulse does get lit up, but he'll back out. Hookah picks up Greeny in CC. Mr. J picks up Bally, and that's in the main door of West Lobby. So Capital looking to frag out now. He has to pick up this Jaeger. Defuse it in the hand of the thermite. So all safe. Mutes rotate to office and it seems to Smoke alone in the site. Pulse looking for a frag right now. Can't find anyone. Jaeger will get into engagement with Hookah and get one. Get the thermite, that's 2. Flash in the 1v3 for the game. He has to pick up all 3 here. Jaeger, Pulse actually lying down in the hallway. Capital might be able to get that, but chooses not to push it. Pulse looking for the CC kill. Won't get it. Capital will move to east stairs. Flash gets 1. Flash gets 2. It's a 1v1. Smoke versus the Capital. Capital's going for the... He's going for the armory door here. Now going for officers. He's baited him. Capital sees him. And Originality gets the kill with the shotgun. And RagingRaccoons take Boiler. I'm not sure if we're going to play the 3rd map or not. But he will get the kill. And 6-4 on Boilers. So 6-4, 6-4. Both to RagingRaccoons. GG's. Are we playing the 3rd map or?
No, we can't.
Okay.
We can't play 3rd map because we already lost 2 maps.
Oh yeah. Sometimes teams like to play 3rd map no matter what, but.
We could just play the 3rd map for fun. It's not.
That's it. It's not an actual game.
I don't want to.
Okay, that's fine.
Come on.